Oof. Hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Super hot. I gotta get some um a Advil. Thanks for the like. I'll be right back. Then I'm gonna go over this title. Read the title. Hi, welcome. Welcome in everybody. I haven't been on in like 10 days. Have you guys missed me? I have missed you. But we're here. Thank you so much. Same to you. We're here, and I'm gonna go ahead. Hi, Alice. How are you? Hi, so nice to see you guys. I have a great reading. I hope you guys checked out my morning read. I extended it on Patreon, so make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. I am live in two places. Hello, YouTube. Good afternoon, TikTok. Um, we're just here to give you a nice collective read and share this beautiful energy with you and give you some updates here. All I ask is that you like the live, okay? Like the live for me. I want to try to get to at least maybe 80K today. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I really appreciate that comment. I am wearing a retainer, so I'm appreciative if you can see past that, okay? But yeah, we won't be here too long. I won't be taking up your time too long, but I just wanted to stop in and give you guys a read. I'm gonna go over the cards that I picked. Really, not that I picked, excuse me, but that came out for the title. I pulled. Thank you so much, Alice, for that love and support. I pulled. I asked Spirit to give me the title and the topic of the reading, and I got that. Like I said before, please make sure you check out my morning read that I just posted just now, and I did post an extended 333 on the time. I've been seeing a lot of 222s and a lot of 333s. So we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, I just posted that, so I want you to make sure you check that out, show that some love, listen to that message, and I did extend it on my Patreon. So you can see the links to that in my description and in my bio. I'm going to run over to the other side of the room and grab a Tylenol because my back is hurting, and I will be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. Whew, yeah. Oh, yeah, I need my watch. Just my coffee. Okay. Sorry. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the likes. Thank you so much, Alice. So, the title here. I feel like something is stuck. So, when I asked for the title of the read, thank you for those heart means. I appreciate it. I got Five of Swords first card out, and I was getting more like defeat because right after I was like, okay, what's this conflict about? Okay, it's beef. It's a conflict. What's the conflict about? And then I got the Temperance card. So, okay, so your angels are standing in front of that. So it's giving me more defeat. So a conflict has been, or a conflict you've had, hey, adapt. A conflict you've had with somebody has been defeated, or they feel defeated, or this conflict is just over, right? And then right after, I got the Seven of Swords. So that's like deception, lies, maybe strategy. I mean, not. Oh yeah, and then because I clarified, I got the. I was like, okay, what's that? No, this was my clarifying card. Sorry. Then I got the Two of Wands first. So it's almost as if you expect this, or you're expecting something, planning something, or they could be planning something with when it comes to this deceitful energy. And then I got the Nine of Pentacles. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, so that's independence, self sufficiency. I feel like that's collective's energy. Maybe you've been planning this, or maybe they're planning on your independence, planning on the fact that you are now in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And then I got, oh yeah, then I got the Devil. So somebody could be very much so obsessed with the fact that you are sitting in this Nine of Pentacles pre-Empress energy. Thank you for the likes, YouTube. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the likes so far, TikTok. I appreciate that. Hi, welcome. Um, yeah, I got the Devil, so I got a little bit of I'm getting a little bit of obsession here, or some sort of imbalance. Then I got the Strength, and then I got the Nine of Wands. So you have had to be very strong when it comes to this Devil energy, very brave, and to the point where you're tired at this point, like exhaustion, or sitting in like wounded warrior or the wounded healer's energy. Now, clarification, because I did clarify some of the cards. I clarified the Seven of Swords, the deception. I was like, what is this exactly? And I got Ace of Cups first. So there could be someone coming in here, or not there could be, but the Ace of Cups deception energy is going to be covered in a cup of love, or an offering, or something like that. But a cup of love, it is deception, or something that is not completely what it presents itself to be, which really made sense when it came to the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil. So you could be in a very if you look at my other reading that I did just now, you're sitting in a victory. You're sitting in a victory. You're sitting in good energy. You're either about to receive something. You're sitting in like Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles energy. So someone could be very much so focused on that, obsessed with that, and want to re-enter your energy because they could feel a bit defeated. Your angels are standing in front of them. Somebody does not like this. Either the protection you have, or something like that. Yeah. Because look at the Temperance angel right in front of the conflict and right in front of the deception. Okay, so I got the Ace of Cups clarifying the Seven of Swords, which is rather interesting. And then I got the Eight of Wands and the Hierophant. So I feel like it could be someone who is sitting in Hierophant energy, or someone could be spiritual, or this is spirit sending you the message about this Ace of Cups that's being masked, this Seven of Swords being masked as an Ace of Cups. Okay, this is like movement, messages, communication, momentum, and then Hierophant energy. So either this person is a Hierophant, or that spirit. I mean, put it where it fits. If you know this person is into spirituality, that could be it. They didn't come out in reverse, but it could very well be, spirit trying to let you know about this. And this is you kind of expecting it, also planning for it, or there could be them planning for the deception. But it is about a Nine of Pentacles energy, someone sitting in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay? And then when I clarified the Devil, I got the Four of Pentacles sideways. So that's like someone, it's like release because it's flipping, because in the upright, it's holding on. Holding on, or maybe very much so budgeting, or something like that, like being tight with energy or resources or what have you. If you hear that in the background, those are my kids. It is summertime. I don't want to close the door, but they're back there. But yeah. So it's kind of fell sideways. So it's like trying to turn, where it's like you're completely released from this devil energy, and I kind of want to take it in the reverse, where it's like no longer holding on or being so resourceful or having to be so, when it comes to finances, like budgeting or being so tight. This is, look at how she's holding on to that pentacle, and then her feet standing on them. But then when I pulled more to see what exactly, I got the hangman and the world card. So there is a cycle that's complete with imbalances, with the devil energy, with that either trying to hold on to you or you holding on to it, right? It's been either sacrifice or you've been in hangman. Your time in hangman trying to get a new perspective on this devil energy is over with the world card. Something is definitely over, and it took a lot of strength to get through this. And Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior or the wounded healer. Okay, so that is the title, and we're gonna get into the reading. I just wanted to lay that on there so that later on, because I did put the title in the reading on YouTube, you can rewind and you can take a look at the title or what have you, and you can actually see the cards that I pulled to get the title. And then we're gonna do some oracle first, do some tarot. And before that, I'm going to roll the dice. Okay. I hope everybody's been well. It's been a full 10 days. I think today's the 10th day. Like full 9 days or so. Thank you so much for that love. I really do appreciate it. And the shares are very helpful as well. Thank you, YouTube, as well, for your likes and your presence and your energy here today on this Monday. I hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. Mondays will be Mondays, of course. Hope you're enjoying your summer. Staying hydrated and cool, because it is very hot, especially where I am. So, yeah. Let's just shuffle this a little bit. I do have the Hidden Truth Oracle. I've been looking at it a couple days. I don't really know if I want to get into that, but we'll see. We'll see if it calls for it. It is a little, really, it's a love thing, relationshipy. I don't really know if that's the kind of reading we're going to go into. I don't want to set the precedent for that just yet, so we'll see. But it's been on my mind. I keep seeing the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. So, and the Hierophant. I keep bending that card too. I feel so bad for that little card. I keep bending that card. Thank you again for those of you that donated, to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the shares. That was very helpful. Let me see here. I think that's good. I'm really bending that last card, so I'm going to cut that out. We're going to do, which oracle? We're going to do the Psychic Tarot. What else? Ooh, excuse me. I've been going. I try to get up super early so I can get all my stuff done so I can have time to sit down, because I have a couple things going on. I trying to hit this goal. Oh, this feels so much better. Working out. Please check out my workouts and my, my food and stuff that I've been posting. I've been posting it on YouTube. I do post it on TikTok as well, but I do have a separate page for that. So, if you happen to see that, it's under my name. Go ahead and give me a follow, show me some love there. But I am very much so into fitness, so that is another thing that really takes up a lot of my time. I hate that fell, but that's okay. I'll get to that later. So I've really had to plan out my time, be very strategic with my time today so that I can be here with you guys. And I'm so excited. I haven't been here in a couple days, just trying to, keep a healthy balance with everything else that I have going on. But but I'm so glad to be here. Before I roll the dice, I'd like to ask, I usually ask, like, what zodiacs do we have here, just to get us interacting together. So if you're willing to share, before I grab them, what zodiacs are here? Alice, I know you're an Aquarius, right? You're an Aquarius. What's a flashball? I've never seen that before. What zodiacs do we have in the YouTube? Just let me know before I grab these dice. Yes, you are. Okay. Gemini. Okay. Okay, Gemini. I have a Gemini here. Justice. That's an interesting name. Let's get the selenite one here. I think, did I mention that before I got on here? You're welcome. Before I got on here, it was 2:22. Like when I turned the camera on to do my morning or afternoon read because I'm so late. And then I just kept seeing 222 everywhere. The time as I was recording. And then I turned to like do something with the computer and there was a song on and the album was called 222. So before I roll these dice, I just want to call that out. I know it's crazy. It was just 222 everywhere, and I saw a lot of 333s. I don't know if you see any as you're dropping your zodiac signs, if you can, if you have any synchronicities that you've seen, any repeating numbers. Let me know. See what frequency you guys are on. Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra. Those are your big three. Okay. Cancer, Capricorn, Libra. Interesting. We have a Gemini and we have an Aquarius, right? Two Aquarius, rather. I am an Aquarius also. Well, an Aquarius then. 222 needs balance. Okay. 222 sometimes can be a confirmation for a couple things. It is balance. It does have another Gemini. Okay, Shells. It does talk about balance. Partnerships also. Okay. Let me see something here. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, all my web pages are closed. That's so sad. Go crazy. I know what you need. I'm free, baby. Go crazy. Oh, this is set up different. I hate when that happens. Oh, you guys saying, I love that you guys are saying hey to each other. Yeah, we got two Geminis, twins. Let's look at this. So, a powerful cosmic nudge to cultivate balance, harmony, patience. Love and relationships, this number points towards partnership and deep connection. For singles, it signals a potential new connection. And for couples, it's a reassurance to communicate openly and to nurture your bond. Twin flame, it is a twin flame sign for me too. And also 1212. Twin flames, widely regarded as a milestone in a twin flame journey. 222 signifies the importance of the mirror effect and reminding you to focus on self growth and mutual patience. So there could be some mirroring going on between you and another person, or someone's trying to marry you. Career and finance, stop trying to do everything yourself. This is a sign to lean into teamwork. So another thing for partnership as well. Collaborate and with colleagues and to trust that steady planning will bring long-term um, abundance. Personal growth, it serves as a reminder to release control and to surrender to the divine. Timing and banish negative thoughts and thoughts in favor of gratitude. So, yeah, a powerful cosmic nudge to cultivate balance, harmony, and patience. It's a reassuring message from the universe to trust the process and to lean into collaborations and to have faith that your current efforts are unfolding exactly as they're meant to. So, whatever part of that message resonates with you, if you feel very balanced already, maybe you need to have trust that things are unfolding. 222 could just be a confirmation. You know, your angels could use any number that you see repeatedly just to get your attention, to confirm to you what it is that you are thinking, what you could be working on. I mean, Tutu is significant for me in other ways. So however it resonates for you, that's probably the way you should take it. Look, it was just 222 on the timer again. I keep seeing it over and over and over again, which is crazy. So let's look at the zodiacs and see what zodiacs that are going to come out. We've had two Geminis, we had two Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, and what did you say? Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. Let me see. I think that was all that was said. Let's see. What is zodiac signs? Oh, this isn't zodiacs. This is planets. We got. Is it North Node? That is South Node. Is it? I think that is. That's a bummer. I don't know. I don't necessarily like saying that, but because you need your South Node energy all the time. That's South Node for sure. So we did see twin flames. We did see mirroring. A mirror is an opposite. So maybe one twin is in the north, one twin is in the south. But there is now. Remember, keep in mind that what comes out isn't always all your energy. Okay, it could be other people who are in your energy as well, like all up in your business, like Kevin would say. So keep that in mind. So if you know that you are in your south node, or you could possibly be in your south node, that's for you. If you know that you're very much so in your north node and you've done the work, or you're still working on yourself, or you've definitely faced a lot of your karmic issues, your karmic days, and this could be someone in their south node that's in your energy. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get into that. That's exciting. Well, we do have Jupiter here. Is this Jupiter? Yes, it is. It's sideways, but I don't really take these upside down or anything like that. That's expansion. So that's good because I kept seeing the Wheel of Fortune a lot. And I saw the Empress. But I see, is that Mars? Yes, that is Mars. Mars has come out, which is usually a masculine energy. It's very interesting. Okay. Mars is here. Maybe you have fire. Maybe see where Mars is in your chart, your birth chart. But Mars is definitely here. No, it's okay. Just don't be so loud. Okay. And oh yeah, now let's pull the zodiacs to see what are the zodiacs, because I just did the planets. My bad. Let's turn this a little bit. See if you guys could see me. Okay. Oh my god, my neck is hurting so bad. What are the zodiac signs, Holy Spirit? We got Libra. We got I just 2555. I just seen 555 on the time. We got Aquarius and we got Sagittarius. Interesting combination. So we got a couple of air signs here. Libra and Aquarius. So one time for the Aquarius is here. And I think I did see a Libra as well. And we have Sag. So that is relevant to the reading. I don't know where. See where your Jupiter and your or your Saturn is located. Okay? Your Saturn return or your Jupiter, something like that. Okay? But we have Sagittarius. See where that Sagittarius placement is in your chart. Aquarius and Libra is also very relevant. So I don't know where in your chart. It doesn't always have to be your sun sign. It could be other parts. Okay, let's get the numbers. Hello, hi, welcome. Let's see. What are the numbers? The synchronicities for the reading spirit. 4, 10, and 11. So 4 is a house of home and roots, representing your family and foundations. That literally comes out every reading. Every reading, it's bizarre. So I don't know, maybe some of you are looking into your roots, your background. It's also ancestry. This also would be the place to start. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, darling, how are you? This also would give you the information on like what spiritual gifts you hold, what your spiritual path and journey would be, because it would be, ancestry, things that are passed down to you, and the fourth house would definitely hold that in your birth chart. Then I have those are the personal houses 1 through 6. I just want to, Brooklyn, close the door for me, son. You saying hey to the chat. That's so sweet. Because y'all just, you too loud. Close the door. A what? Yeah. Sorry. Um. So the personal houses are 1 through 6, and the interpersonal houses are 7 through 12. I like the way they have that set up, so I just wanted to mention that. But number 10 is here, and that's career, midheaven, right? And that represents your public reputation, professional achievements, life calling, and social status. So again, I could see how you would need to go to the fourth house and then to the 10th. Because if you find out who you are, it's a little bit easier to figure out what your life calling is. Because maybe you come from a family of, healers, family of teachers, a family of, you know, mysticism in some sort of way, or doctors, or lawyers, or, maybe that's been something that has been, or military, that is a thing. So it's always to get to know where you come from to better know who you are if you're really trying to deep dive into your purpose. But there's something here about public reputation and career, social status, okay? And then the 11th house governs your social networks, your community, long-term goals, and your hopes. So somebody very driven. Somebody could have a community or a network already that they deal with. Maybe you have a presence online like me. Maybe you do something like me in some sort of capacity. Um, yeah, your social networks, community, long term goals, and your hopes. So, something that you've been working on for a while. And I did see that with the Knight of Pentacles on here. Was that the reading or was that the title? But either one, because they were just so close to each other, I did see the Knight of Pentacles. So, you have been working on something and on a journey working on something for a while. So, that all makes sense. Something that you could be very passionate to, something that could be linked to a career of yours. but it's surrounding a community. It has something to do with several other people. Either they see you or they interact with you with some sort of way. Okay? Whichever way that is. Let's pull some oracle here and see what's going on. Always around that being those with the best intentions. My thighs sticking to. It's hot and humid. It's hot and humid. I'm gonna have a bunch of white stuff on my legs when I get up. But look, I have Triumph here on the bottom. Let's see. What is the message? One card at a time. Sorry. Don't start this sleepy stuff now. I tried to wait a little while. It's like if I come on with a full belly, I get sleepy as I'm doing the readings. But I work out, and after I work out, I have to eat, or else everything I did during my workout was a waste of time. So it's like my goals are like not working with each other. But I tried to give it some time. That's why I'm on here so late. So I was like, let me make sure my food digests a little bit before I jump right on so that, you know what I'm saying, I don't get sleepy. But if I do get sleepy, please, have a little patience with me. It's better to channel when you're on an empty stomach, but with my workout goals and my gain goals, I cannot be on an empty stomach too long. But anyway, give me the past energy for the collective, the most important message, Holy Spirit. Okay, we have hope coming out. Maybe in the past you had to stay very hopeful. That's 8 too. 17 breaks down to 8. Maybe that's what got you through. What's the present energy? That was 333. Oh, okay. Financial and material changes. You've been very hopeful about this. Maybe changing your material and finances. Okay. 5. 5 is the number of change. What's the future energy here? Collective one card at a time for the spirit. Ooh. Authority. It didn't flip out. I'll pull one more. But that's like the Emperor here. And that's also a 4. Maybe one more in this, please. Heartache and loss. Okay. Emperor could be sad or somebody in their Emperor energy. What's the advice? Give me one card. Transformation. So it's either you're done this transformation or the advice is for you to transform. Keep going through your transformation. Look, she's like a butterfly or something. These look like wings, don't they? Or a fairy? I never noticed that. Tell me more about this hope in the past. Memories of love. So there's something in your memory or something that you remembered, something that happened. Memories live on like people. Nothing lives on like something about memories and that like living on much stronger than anything else. The memory of something, you having to let go. I see him releasing this candle just like the others. So maybe you had to release something that replayed over and over in your head. You were very hopeful. Tell me more about this past energy with hope. Yeah, this took a lot of patience. Look at this seed growing. So maybe it could have been a wish too that you put out. Wishes are very significant. I've been hearing about that when I started the reading too. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. But you have to have a lot of patience to watch this seed grow. Whatever it was, whether it was literal or figuratively. I get that because I've been trying to keep this basil plant alive, and it's sometimes that's all you got. Like I hope this works. I hope that works. I hope everything comes together. You've had to like just get. Maybe you could possibly have given something to God. Like, you know what, God, I'm just going to put this in your hands and released it and have patience. What's the present energy here with the financial material changes? Destiny. That's always nice to see. It's very hopeful. Something is destined, or you're on the path to your destiny. It's giving very karmic as well. Karmic in nature, you getting back what you put out. Give me one more on this destiny and financial. Firm foundation. So you are in the process, or you've created a firm foundation for this to really lie upon, to build. And this is going to give you, give me the financial and material. Yeah, balance. So whatever it is that you've made, you've taken your time to build. It's sturdy. Something that can't really be rocked. Whether it's you, your self-confidence, your inner knowing, or maybe something you've had to learn. So Archangel Michael also is protecting you. And what is destined for you? Give me one more on this financial changes. Rest and rejuvenate. You could be resting in this, meditating. 4 as well. 4, contemplating. Got a lot of 4s, got a lot of 5s. This is giving me like either the 4 of cups or the 4 of wands, where she's sitting under that tree meditating. Hi, Camille. It's giving me someone's very, very pensive, very like not easily rocked. Maybe you meditate. Not someone who's sitting in very frantic, worried energy about what's going to come or how. That could be a part of the foundation too. Your foundation with spirit, with Holy Spirit, with God. Maybe you've built that up, your faith. Tell me more about this heartache and loss when it comes to this Emperor. Rejoice in celebration. What's this rejoice and celebration? Of 2 opposite energies here in the heart space. Okay. Oh, somebody could be in heartache and loss because you're moving into this 3 of Cups energy. Give me one more on this. What's with this Emperor? Yeah, mental conflict. Don't let this put you in a mental conflict. Like I'm getting like survivor's remorse or something like this. Give me one more on this Emperor. Someone's conflicted about this. Movement, choices, decisions. Somebody had choices and decisions, or your next choices and decisions are going to be very important. Recognition and reward, and look at victory and success coming out at the bottom. I feel like more so somebody is sad or experiencing sorrow over your victory. Tell me more about this spiritual union. It kind of flipped in reverse. Yeah. That's a good point. Adapt. That's what I was saying too with the North Node, South Node, and then the title too with someone coming in. Stand your guard with someone coming in with a cup of love, but there's deception behind it. This could be the other person. I don't know if you could have recently been in some sort of spiritual union with this person. You'll probably have a decision to make. Remember, Mercury retrograde is approaching. What are we in? The 22nd. It's the 29th. So we're already in the shadow period. And a lot of things from the past are going to come back. Just trying to double check to see if you still feel the same way. Or maybe you picking up to see if there's any, lessons that still need to be, loose ends that still need to be closed out between you and whatever situations. But that's what Mercury retrograde is for. The past kind of comes back and checks your temperature. Like, you sure you don't need another dose of this lesson really quick? Or, you don't want to go on this cycle one more time with me? Are you sure you done got your weight up and your strength, or you ready to move on? And I mean, the part of the process. It's retrograde energy. So I mean, if you're not ready, you'll probably go on that roller coaster ride one more time. If you are, then you're gonna completely move past this. And that could be why someone else is sad. Solar plexus, with a lot of energy here. Stand your ground. It's still popping out. We want more on this spiritual union, please, Spirit. Fertility. I did see the Hierophant and the High Priestess on my mini read this morning. So you're birthing something, and you have a lot of motivation to create it as well. This is the Empress. Give me one more. Choose wisely. That's what I'm saying. You are very fertile right now. So this is abundant energy, this healing and abundant energy. I heard this someplace else. It's attracting a lot of people towards you, even past people. So you want to be careful. You could have the options very soon. It's either you can revisit this again or you can move forward. I don't really see too much. I don't know. I don't want to judge that. This is the truth, or you have the truth. You know the truth already. Give me one more on the past. I don't see too much changing. So, foundation and achievements. You've had a lot of patience on building this. Whatever your foundation is, whatever these achievements are, Spirit doesn't want to be too, I guess, look at this shadow about it, and that's okay. We're not going to get too explicit about it, but you're building something. You're laying the foundations for something. Maybe it is a home, maybe it is a union. I'm not sure. It could be work, something. But it's the achievement of whatever it is that you've been very hopeful, you've been very prayerful, you've been working hard towards, very patient in building. Give me one more on the past. That's another 4. You see? Material and spiritual success and prosperity. This is the foundation that you're laying for this. That's good. I love that. Give me more in the present energy here. Just rest and rejuvenate, Archangel Michael. What's the destiny about? Sacrifice and light. Ah, not somebody wanted to sacrifice your light. We're definitely not doing that. But you could have had to sacrifice something. Get that rainbow. It's God's promise. That makes me think of Noah and how there's a lot of people that were sacrificed during that time, huh? The whole world was reset and only certain people were saved. And God promised not to do that again, not to flood the earth again. And he brought rainbows. This gives me Damballa energy as well. Look at the all white. And this is water. She's sitting in the ocean. So maybe you've had to sacrifice something. Maybe you sacrificed your light. Maybe you dimmed yourself a bit. This looks like ascension as well. She's coming out of the water. Give me one more on the light here. The waiting game. Ooh, child. Emotional loss. What's the waiting game? That's probably one of my least favorite cards right there. Spiritual strength. You probably did. It's either you sacrificed yourself, sacrificed your time. So you had to go on this karmic loop a couple times before you actually realized you were the only one that was really missing your time. This took a lot of spiritual strength to get out of this loop or cycle that you were in. That's disheartening. One more. Yeah. Oh, that's disheartening. And look, this discontentment and boredom. Yeah, that really, really made you disappointed. Not only possibly in yourself, but just for all the work that you've done to build your foundation to end up in another karmic loop, to have you waiting again. That took a lot of spiritual strength to possibly learn that lesson. Hi, greetings. What else, Spirit? Oh, I felt that one. Intuition. But your intuition has grown from this. You've grown. Your intuition has strengthened. You've learned to trust your intuition. If love begins on the bottom. Maybe one more for the present energy. Again, look, material harvest. Now that you know how to trust your intuition, crown chakra, you're getting messages about this. There's something that's coming to you, something that you've worked hard for, something that's yours, whether it's spiritual, but I see it as material. I saw that in the reading earlier too. This may not be for everybody, but for those of you that have done the work, tell me more about choosing wisely. Accelerated moves. This is like the 8 of Wands. Victory and success. You're going to be successful because you're receiving some sort of message about this, about the choices that you're going to have to make. momentum. So I'm saying awareness. You have some sort of awareness already about which way to go when it comes to the choices that's coming up for you. You're not going to be thrown off. That just goes to show even further how much your intuition has helped you out by having to go down that karmic loop a couple times. You become like, okay, now I got this. Like I'm a pro. I'm a pro. You know, I know we've done this a couple times. You know, so if you've been through it a couple times, after a certain point, yeah, it does build your strength up. I mean, unfortunately, it does. That's the reason for um retrograde and loops and lessons, everything. And I like to always say and remind people that everything happens for your highest, for your ascension, for your growth. And if you look at it that way, that's the only way to look at it. It's up, right? You always win, always have that perspective. So somebody's very spiritually strong now because of the things that you've been through, your intuition as well. And that's why you have the awareness that you have about the choices that's going to come, possibly having to do with this emperor who's in heartache and loss because you're about to rejoice. You're about to be in Three of Cups. Yes, mastering the lesson. I love that. Tell me more about this future energy here with the awareness. Oh, we didn't get the advice. Fulfillment of wishes. It's like the Nine of Cups. Is that the nine? Yes, it is. So you are getting what you've been working for, your fulfillment of your wishes, what you've wanted. Wish fulfillment. Tell me more about the advice here. Prosperity begins. This is a great reading. I mean, it has been hard. I can see that. It has not been easy, and I love that. You know, you have been able to overcome. Somebody has been able to overcome disruptions. Prosperity begins after this transformation, or you're going through a transformation that has to do with your prosperity. Deception and envy. This is like the seven of swords. Like I was saying, this is the advice. Solitude. I mean, it's hard to reach you when you're keeping to yourself, but there's somebody wearing a mask. Want to come in deception and energy and envious energy? Yes, I feel you on that. Lots of us had to have worked on willpower. I know I have. Tell me more about the advice with the solitude. Conflict and defeat. I feel like yeah, because you are facing your shadow in this solitude. So the deception and envy is going to be defeated. It's a conflict, the fact that you're in solitude. Harmony. Harmony between your light and your dark. Between you having to master whatever demons you may have, your ego, those types of things. Harmony between your light and your shadow side. That's beautiful. That's the advice. Last card, close it out. Ooh, that popped out fast. Power. You're very powerful now. Spiritual strength and power. So you done stepped into your power. Third eye. You have awareness. You can see. You have awareness. And that's what I saw was the throat chakra. So speak. Speak on the things that you've been through. Speak on your experiences, especially. It can definitely help someone else. Like I've been there. I've learned that lesson. Whether it's with love or finances or whatever mistakes you had to make on budgeting. You know, there's been a thing in the collective that I've been hearing about money coming in, people manifesting money, but not being able to keep it for one reason or the other. Speak. Once you speak your truth and you let that be known and you share that with others, you help others. I know we like to be very secretive, keep things to ourselves with whatever capacity you can. Speak on the things that you've been through and what you've been able to overcome so that you can help others. Okay, let's get into some tarot here. Oh, it's already 51 minutes. I gotta go. It's so hot in here. All right, what's the past energy for the collective? This is what I'm saying. This keeps coming out. A victory. I just posted a message 2 seconds ago talking to this is the first card out. This is past energy. You're already sitting in this energy. It's already come to you. We'll see more about that. What's the present energy here? Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords, sorry. So that's giving me very ambitious, forward movement. Could be communicative energy as well. I like that. What's the future energy here? Page of Wands. I wanted to flip though. Is this upright or in reverse? It might be in the upright. But we'll keep going with that one. Page of Wands is manifesting, more manifesting energy, and like taking action because it's a wand, it's a fire. Knight is communication. Wands, we have 6 of Wands again. Communication. Ships are coming in. What's the advice? One card at a time. Isn't this what I said? I said this. So the message really is just for you to be cautious as you're in this victorious energy. Whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's business, whether it's work, school, relationship, whatever you've been a hobby, whatever you've been working on, it is like it's budding. It's like you're walking into a victory here. And there are other people who can pick up on this, or maybe there's somebody that has been doing. I'll pull the Panther Oracle. That was pretty clear. So that's the other deck I'm going to use. We'll pull that and see what comes out of that. But somebody, for some reason, knows. And they are planning something here. Possibly. There's deception and theft, okay? Theft or deception or strategy. We'll see. Tell me more about this victory here in the past energy. Ooh. King of Wands. Man or woman. That's what I'm saying. Nine of Swords is kind of flipped in reverse. No, I think this King of Wands is stressed out about this victory. That could be the person in their South Node. What's this Knight of Swords about? Wish fulfillment. Somebody wants to sacrifice your wish. They want to stop it. They're very ambitious about that. Stopping what it is that you're. It's what this. I think this is what the most important message is. Before I go, Spirit knows I'm about to go. Spend an hour on here. I gotta go. But this is what this is about. How are you gonna hang, man? Wish fulfillment. Ambitiously trying to suspend your wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true, whatever it is that you wish for. Ah, that's funny. And I heard that in the song, Wishes Coming True. Something that you've been working hard towards. You planted the seed for this and you've watched it grow, you've watered it, you've taken care of it all this time. Somebody doesn't like that. They don't want you to get that for whatever reason. What's the Page of Wands in the future energy? I saw it already. It's competition and conflict. Yes. They have a lot of, right? 4 of Cups. Like somebody missed an opportunity, they're sad or depressed. The Strength card is here though. What is with the Strength card? This is momentum. So there's a lot of either momentum, information, or communication coming in about. I feel like Spirit's really trying to give you the message. This is a very competing energy, competing with what it is that you want. But who's in the strength? What's with the strength? Oh yeah, they're doing this with a lot of bravery. I'm sorry. Knight of Wands. Taking action. That's the same thing as the Page of Wands. Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? The Sun. It's some sort of clarity or think something that's come to the light that's going to keep it balanced, or somebody's trying to stay balanced. Could be you as this wounded warrior. What is this? Somebody's taking action though. Give me one more. What is this with the Sun? I just don't want so many. Yeah, look, Six of Pentacles. Empress, they want you to share, or Emperor, they want you to share. Yeah, because they're sad and burdened. You got ships coming in, they want you to take a leap of faith. See? Six of Pentacles. Share, Empress. Share with me, give to me. I'm sad and burdened. You got ships coming in. I want you to take a leap of faith over here on something new. Be more on this strength and Page energy. What's this action like energy? The angels are coming in to balance this. Again with the balance. This clarity or this being illuminated to you is going to create, it's going to keep things balanced, temperanced out, so that you don't take a leap of faith on this King of Swords. King of Cups. I don't know why I said King of Swords. Thought he was a King of Swords. But I told you that the Seven of Cups. Oh, thank you, Sweet Pea. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the likes and the shares so far. Give me more in this present energy with the Hangman. Why are you so ambitiously doing that with the wish fulfillment? What is this? The Star. Wounded Warrior and the Hermit. Burden. Take a leap of faith. You could be this, you definitely are the Star. But you could be the one in Hermit. Or somebody is in Hermit mode, not really showing how burdened they are. What's this Fool card? Oh, look at that. Three of Wands was hidden right behind that. The Fool. Three of Wands. This is about your ships coming in. And then again with the leap of faith. What's the Fool? The King of Cups again on the bottom. Tell me more. What's with this leap of faith? A painful ending. Ten of Swords. It would be a painful ending for you. You know what's going to be ending? Those ships coming in. They're not going to come in. You could be this wounded warrior or a wounded healer, but you're in Hermit, going through this transformation, and whatever it is, yes, transformation came out. Whatever it is that you're bringing in your wish fulfillment. Somebody wants to hang it up. Either bring you burdens or the burdens that they're carrying. This leap of faith would bring you a painful ending. Give me this past energy with this, because the King of Wands is out here. What's with this King of Wands? This is there go that damn Ace of Cups. I wouldn't buy it. King of Cups. There it is. There he was. There he is again. What is with this? Why is this here? Confirm this for me. Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune? The Queen of Wands. And the Emperor is face up. I just said that he could be an emperor. And remember, the Emperor the authority card came out in the last card. What was above that? Heartache and loss. This Emperor is sad. He's sad because you have a Wheel of Fortune. He wants a Wheel of Fortune, or this could be karma. The Wheel of Fortune could be karma too. Look, Queen of Wands, Emperor. Coming out together. This person is in your energy. That's why the South Node thing came out. I can't even get past them to see your energy because they're all on it. Two of Cups, blocked. Look. Two of Cups, blocked. Judgment. You have some sort of awareness as the Queen of Pentacles. You could be an Empress as well. Or you're sitting in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Look at that. What is this with this Emperor and this Queen of Wands? Conflict. This person feels defeated. I said he was a King of Swords. He's not a King of Cups. He wants to come off as a King of Cups. Or maybe he's trying his best to be child, but not with all this damn strategy. It's conflict. Or somebody feels defeated. Yep. They're in a five. They're locked out of your journey. They're locked out of your Knight of Pentacles. The solid thing that's coming towards you or you've been working on. Didn't I say I saw this Knight of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. So you're on this journey. It's like the yin and the yang thing, like Adap said. So it's like that's why the twos keep coming out too. That mirroring energy. But when you look at a mirror, the mirror is reversed. It's what you're doing on this side, and it's the opposite is happening on the other side of the mirror. This person, the same thing with the wheel. Now we're getting somewhere now. The same thing with the wheel. There's two sides to the wheel. There's that bottom, and there's the top. So you're mirroring each other, your opposites. This twin flame didn't take the journey with you, and they're mad about that. So they're on the bottom of the wheel, and you're on the top. Now, you could either go back on this cycle again, the waiting game, which you were very discontented about before when I told you about it, remember? And go back on there again. Or you could enjoy your time here at the top of the wheel. They want you to come down to where they are because they can't reach you. So that's the decision. I was just going to say you have a decision to make. That's the choose wisely that came out also before. This is a warning for somebody. This is going to be disguised as a couple of. Because this person's in the Five of Pentacles. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't see nothing that is for why. This person is sad that you in this victorious energy. I wouldn't do it. For what? You just Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Death. And transformation. That's two polar opposite things. So it's either you transforming into this, or they are. Either way you slice it. It's just like the wheel. One's on the top, one's on the bottom. One's celebrating, and one is going through a painful transfer or painful ending. Not really painful ending. This is death and transformation. The transformation could be you as well, or there's an ending. But this is celebratory. Or maybe, you know what else I'm getting to? Let me pull one more. A lot of whatever's happening in that social circle with friends, somebody could have put an end to that too. What's the Three of Cups in the Death card? Verify this for me, please. The Three of Cups Death card. That's the truth. Yeah, somebody sitting in the Five of Cups. It's just sadness. It's sad over there. I wouldn't get back. I'm not getting back on that roller coaster. No, thank you. You don't look very happy over there. Why are you trying to pull me over there with you? I did my work. You didn't. That's the truth. Maybe it's death to they're celebrating or whatever third party situations, friendships, social groups, however you were enjoying then. I remember somebody told my manager was having a discussion with somebody and they was mad like you hating on this person, but when they was in school getting their degree studying, you was drinking, smoking, having a good time, and they were missing out on all of this fun stuff to take care of their business. Okay, so now it's a death and transformation to your social life and whatever it is that you was investing all of your resources and your finances, and now you're sad. You experienced a breakthrough. Somebody else is in the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, fives everywhere. You're not in that energy collective. Somebody else is sad, and they're like, they want you to share with them. So it's that reciprocal energy back and forth. You're talk to them, Jones on the phone, share your energy with them. Have relations with them, share your sacral energy, share. Because I am depleted. I want to deplete you now. You out of your mind. I ain't doing jack with you, buddy. You got nothing coming. Hell no. I done been on that damn cycle for too long. Fooling up with you. Absolutely not. You want more? This happened already. This is the past energy. Somebody has walked away, baby. I don't give a damn how many cups you got set up here. Them cups look empty. I'd rather walk into the mountains. Somebody ain't going. Nope. No. When you had your chance to build with this person and to get on that horse and do the work, you didn't want to. You wanted to party and bullshit with your homeboys and homegirls. Or whatever you was doing with that Three of Cups. Now that Three of Cups is over. Well, don't nobody want to hang out with you no more? Why? Because you don't have my energy that you're sharing with them? That's too bad. You got an F on your test. Let me stop talking shit, boy. But that's the truth. I didn't get none for this advice. What's this advice over here with the Seven of Swords? Somebody holding on. Maybe their resources is tight. Or maybe you need to do this. Hold back. Either way, it resonates. Either way, it fits. Tell me more about this Seven of... This is coming in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This flipped in reverse. This could be the Queen of Pentacles that's holding on to them. They probably got a third party. And that's over. That's you, Queen of Pentacles. You are gone. Six of Pentacles. That's protecting yourself, being defensive. Don't do this. I wouldn't do this. Tell me more. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this could be seen as somebody who is, this person wants to steal. They want to hold on so that they could get into a Six of Pentacles situation with it. I don't think you with it because this is in reverse. Now, sometimes you can read that as that person being imbalanced, but I think that is the lack. That Queen of Pentacles is gone. Tell me more. That's what that's saying with it being in reverse. Yeah, they want to offer a knight. It's going to come as a Knight of Cups. They're going to offer love. They're going to offer how? It's deception. Hierophant. How? If I'm clarifying the Seven of Swords. Out of all the cards that come out in the deck, the Empress. What's the Empress? Forward movement. This could be spirit. Standing next to the Empress. Or you are in Hierophant and High Priestess energy. Remember we was talking about the Kundalini coming into your masculine and feminine together? You're moving forward. I don't even think you're looking back at this cup. Tell me more. Judgment. And I feel like somebody is not taking accountability with the Judgment in reverse. There's awareness here. Extreme awareness. And it's like somebody doesn't want to take no accountability. They don't want to go through the Judgment. It's more Two of Wands. You are planning and then or they could be planning. Seven of Pentacles. Harvest. What about it? Harvest your energy. Six of Cups. They want to come back from the past. Listen, that is not advisable. Okay, what you got some things going on. Spirit's been trying to work with you. Don't do that. You could feel, like, dang, you're gonna feel even more delayed. You come back. This is retrograde. Okay, that's nice. Think to yourself, okay, because they could be doing mental magic too. If you're really into readings and stuff like that, it can make you feel as if you need to like give this thing another natural disaster, another chance. Did they give you do they give you a reason for another chance? Anything? Did they give you a reason in any way? They give you a reason? Anything? I don't know what the situation is, but I just feel compelled to ask. Like, dude, is there a reason to go back to this that's worthy enough to risk even the possibility of a new cycle that you could be heading into? To risk that cycle? Is there what's worth it? What about that past situation that you walked away from would be worth risking a new cycle that you're trying to go into with spirit? Thank you. Absolutely nothing. Well, that's how Alice feels. That's how I feel. I don't know. I can't speak for everyone. Maybe your person gave you this a reason. This could not be your reading. I don't know. Not everything is for everyone. Another person says no valid reason at all. I agree. I don't see one. Because even with the leap of faith, because I'm trying to be objective, this leap of faith is going to lead to a painful ending. What's the message, Holy Spirit? Give me the past energy with let's clarify this past energy with the victory and the eight. That's our reservation. Somebody is in jail, whether it's spiritual jail, they feel confined, locked out maybe of your energy, locked out of your victory. That's the first card out here. Victory. You're already sitting in the victory. Whether you know it or not, whether you feel it, whether you've seen it, it's you're in the energy already. So much so that they know. We don't need FT. Tell me more. Friendship. This is the same thing that came out before. So somebody's friends was definite, or this could be a friendship thing. Doesn't have to be a romantic thing for everybody. Maybe it could be a friend, a friendship group. You know what I'm saying? Or a group of friends is relevant to this story. Somebody that was considered like a friend, something like that. It's like binding. Tell me more. Promise in reverse. Somebody did not keep their promise. Somebody did not keep their word to somebody. Tell me more. What's accident? Caution, injury, danger, withdrawal, quit. Tell me more about this present energy here with this painful ending of this leap of faith. Eternal love, soulmate in reverse. This could have been a soulmate. Not all soulmates are soulmates there are karmic soulmates. It's just somebody that you are supposed to experience as mated with your soul. You could have a pet that is a soulmate. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're supposed to go on forever with them. You have friends that are soulmates. Don't get carried away about the fact that this person was a soulmate. They could have been a karmic soulmate that needed to come into your life to serve of some sort of lesson. There's karmic relationships, there's twin flames, soulmates, whatever you subscribe to. At the end of the day, without God's will and intention, every experience is a lesson. However you want to label that thing. A soulmate, a twin flame, a this, a that, a life partner, or kisasa, I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, however you want to intertwine that thing. Okay? But one thing's for sure. One thing is for certain. You do not assign yourself to anybody that's going to bring you strife. Strife is not in your destiny. Heartache is not in your destiny. Confusion is not of God. Pain and sadness is not of God. Soulmate in reverse. This could have not been a soulmate or a karmic one. I don't care what no readers say at the end of the day. Even if it come out on my tables. If I say no, me, Gladlin, then it's no. I don't care what them cards say. In real life, you are driving me crazy. Them cards could come out as soulmate all they want to. Is it transpiring in your real life the way it's supposed to be? Yes or no? No, then there's your answer. Period. Period. In matters of love, that is, of course. Even in finances, even with a job or whatever. Get a personal, especially if you're listening to a collective reading. Because not every message is for you. You done read, you done listen around all over YouTube, all over TikTok, jumping in the rooms, getting $2, $5, $10 readings. And sometimes people be on point telling you this person's not for you. Y'all don't listen no way. Oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Let's go to the next one. You go to the next one, go to the next one. They all saying the same thing. This person is a shebuik. Shebuik, whatever you want to call them. But they are not worth the time. Okay. Go around on that loop one more time. And then maybe next spring or summer, you'll be ready. I don't know what to say. Tell me more about this eternal love in reverse, Spirit, please. Libations. Prayer. Oh, somebody's praying. Maybe you prayed. Donation. Religion. What about it? Oh, merit building. Bully. Could have been bullied. This person could have been bullied. Or maybe a friendship group, too. While you were getting close to the divine, building your merit, building on your goodness. I feel sorry for the person that was building somebody who was in this process, praying. Somebody wants to compromise now after protesting. Tell me more about this merit building and bully. Third wheel. There's definitely been a third wheel. I've seen this 3 times. Whether it was a friend or a family member, there was a third intervening something that could have either bullied this person, bullied this you collective as you were. Somebody's about to get good news. As you were building your merit, there was a third party here that was bullying the heck out of you. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. You may not see this. They wanted you to be blind to this treasure, or maybe you were. Let's look at the good news popping out again. And treasure. That's weird. You gonna get kicked out. You get kicked out. Oh, what the hell? What the helly? How you get this person up out of here? Good Lord, have mercy. You gotta go. That is a terrible thing to say. Who else? Who else? Thank you so much. I'm like, where my girls at? I'm in front to back to if you're feeling that. Up on hands up. You believe that? Trying to take my man's out. Not that is the case, but where y'all at? Cause what the heck was that? Thank you very much. What? No, that's ridiculous. Hey, hi. I'm sorry I didn't check in with y'all. You too. That was weird, but that's okay. Tell me more about the situation out here. Such a weirdo. family gain. And ooh, so you're definitely about to gain something. There's either somebody that is like family, maybe your family. There's people who's going to want to apologize to you. They want to say sorry. This doesn't necessarily have to be your actual family. It could be somebody you bonded like family, somebody that's like family. They want to say sorry to you now. They sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't think that all that spiritual shit you were doing was actually going to work. Hold tight, okay? Hold tight. They was talking about you. Say you was on that crazy stuff. Oh, they about to see. And a lot of people are going to be sorry. This is getting pretty interesting. Yeah, you're going to have actual evidence to show people. Oh, you swear you know how to manifest. You keep talking about this, talking about that. But wow, what you got? What I got? Okay. Okay. Just hold on tight. Somebody's a sweetheart. Queen of Cups energy. Pure. Somebody has a really good heart. They're a good person. What about it? Oh, they tried to curse you. They tried to curse you. I feel like spaghetti. What's with the spaghetti? Somebody eating spaghetti? I'm about to make some spaghetti. Some with tomatoes, tomato paste, ground beef, something like that. I don't know. I just say spaghetti. Give me this future energy over here with a balance. Yeah, with the sun. Imagination. Relaxation. Variety options. You're gonna have more than enough. Clarify. Ooh. Collaboration fell in reverse. You don't need to really collaborate with it. There's some. You see, the 222 is about collaboration, but this collaboration card fell in reverse. Just relax. Variety, fantasy, mind. This is also giving me like when manifesting, you have to have a good imagination. And I'm also getting like more than enough options to choose from. Your wildest dreams, maybe all of the things that you've manifested and thought about or come up with in your mind. Pride, self-esteem, self-worth, ego. You need your ego. And real estate, wealth, investment. So there's some sort of wealth here that that's going to help with your self-esteem. It's going to help with your self-worth. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit down. Marionette. What is that? Yeah, alliance. So there could have been a friend. There goes with that friend that's trying to manipulate, puppet master, beyond dreams and imagination. I like that though. I get that too. Beyond dreams. That was a really good way to say that because you saw I was searching for it. Yeah, that's kind of I could get jiggy with that. With this imagination, beyond what you ever could have imagined that you could have manifested. This is really going to increase your confidence and self-worth in what it is that your manifestation skills. Like I really can do this. Like it really is. Like all of that wasn't in vain. Continue to have faith. I've been saying that for a while. But it's something that's going to be big with the real estate. Maybe it could be a home. Maybe you're manifesting a home. But you're going to be very proud of yourself. But there has been a friend, some sort of person that has come off as an alliance that is trying to manipulate and be a puppet master. Tell me more. Either for you or this person. This came out twice. It's almost like this person knew what was on reservation for you. And that you had this extravagance and this worth in your destiny. Or that's what you desired. Or this other person. That's what they desired. Yeah, memory. Vow. Reunion. It's like they're making vows, or they're to whatever they worship or they pray to. That could have been what the libations was about to bring this back together, because they were manipulated by a friend that they allowed to look marriage. They want to make a vow, reunion, vow, marriage. It's like, this time I'm gonna be real good. This time you ain't, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what they got to give, but I mean, if they after what the fuck you got so bad, they can't have too much. I don't know. Maybe they like you for you. Maybe they like you for your good heart, your good nature. Who knows? Possibly. Anything is possible, right? There you go, being real objective, Lynn. Really being real. Don't be naive now. Because ain't nothing in this that said that you should get together. Absolutely not. What about this? Yes, aid. They want help. Mercy, have mercy. Kindness. They want you to have mercy. Have what? The mask. Somebody is wearing this is a mask. Idea. I have an idea. What if I come in like I love her? Like a lover. I'm gonna marry you. In fact, I'm gonna go get you a ring right now. My ear's ringing. That's the idea. This is the message, okay? So that you don't offer this. I don't know. What's the advice? Tell me more about this advice. Somebody is stressed, baby, okay? Stress. That's the advice. This is very stressful. This is very stressful for this person. The masculine or feminine, doesn't matter who it is. Savings. Saving means like this is a Four of Pentacles. So conservation. This is also like meanness, self-preservation type of energy. Preservation, collection. Illness. Somebody could also be sick. That is the advice. Please take that advice. They want to compromise. Let's compromise now. You, me, and the third party together. Omnibus. No. This is like doom. This is like a black cloud coming over your good fortune. Absolutely not. I do not advise this. Have you seen it? Self-love. Love yourself. Have self-love. Have you seen anything so far? I mean, am I misreading this? I don't think so. Origin, creativity. This is like an initiation, maintenance. Initiation, creativity, vitality. Your vitality has been, you worked on it through self-love. So you had to go and like get a tune-up. Vitality is when I think, look at death on the bottom. Somebody does not like the fact that you can like, you're still showing up very vibrant with life, with energy, with, you know, your vitality. You had to fix it. You had to go into maintenance for this. They don't play my hits. I don't give a shit. So it's a plan. This is a plan, a scheduled plan. What's the plan? Conflict. Rejuvenate. Thank you. I knew that you would come through. I'm hot. I'm sweating. It's hot in here. What's the last message? Close this reading out. Perseverance. Coach. Advice. Okay? That's me right here. Did he tell me to do on the board? Like, follow these steps. Yeah. Persevere. Jump over these hurdles. He's clearing that shit too. Look at it. Clearing it. Am I under arrest or should I guess some more? He was doing 55 and a 54. Ask your cards. Oh my god. What's with the weird stuff today? If I look around a little bit. Let me just make sure I didn't miss nobody. Okay. Close this out. Sweet dreams. Okay? Sweet dreams. That's what's coming for you. Sweet dreams. It's about to be a good time. You could be getting married, or you're prepared for that. Readiness. You have to actually be in the. Ooh. Oh, yeah, this is overloading someone else. This is a natural disaster for someone else. That you're in the energy, yeah, they hesitated. There's hesitation here. You're in the energy for marriage. Or there's a death to the marriage that they no. Sweet dreams, marriage, readiness. Death, overloaded. They could have been ready for this, and that was something was killed. A dream was killed. Something was done. But I also feel collective now that you are in this different energy. You have to be in an energy to. You have to be sitting in that wife or husband energy to attract that in. You can't be out here on demon time and be like, I'm waiting on any day now. I'm gonna get married. You're not going to attract nothing but what you're putting out. And if you are on demon time, that's really all. You're not in the energy for that. I feel like collectively you are in the energy and aligned for that kind of thing. That's why the readiness is there. That could be really stressing somebody else out because there has been a death into whatever it is that they could have planned for you. If that was what maybe due to this there's definitely been a third party, whether it's a friendship group or friends, an alliance that, because alliance came out with like a puppet master. So somebody was really in this person's head, leading them the wrong direction, and they went. That's not your fault. That's not nothing that you have anything to do with. That's not your business. You decided to go that way with that person. How can you marry and let someone lead you, if you're a woman, or even as a man? How can you lead a woman that's always getting derailed to go someplace else based off what somebody else said? Either way, you guys have to be locked into each other. The soulmate card in reverse. And I just don't see that here. And I feel like I've beaten this message to a pulp. That is the message. Continue to do what you're doing. Stay focused. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that yellow deck. Stay focused. Stay focused on what you're doing. You're manifesting something that is coming in beyond your wildest dreams, beyond your wildest manifestation. Anything that you could ever think that you could call in, it is coming in, and they don't want you to have this because then you'll really never, ever, ever be attainable. And that's unfortunate because had they gone on the journey with you, it could have definitely been more possible. But it's literally impossible at this point in a game. At this point. See? You're expecting it. You're planning for it. You're keeping your guards up. And see, this person's in the Three of Wands, or you're protecting yourself from getting heartbroken again. This is justice. Libra energy, balance. Four of Wands, healing. I'm just pulling them off the top. Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Ten of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. You could be getting a collaboration here. What's the Two of Wands? Work on the lovers. You could be getting some sort of collaboration. So be mindful not to be block out the right collaboration. Because look at this. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Page of Swords. That's communication or somebody spying, being able to see that this is coming for you. Or Spirit's giving you the message that this is coming. Some sort of collaboration that is wish fulfillment. That is a Ten of Pentacles. So you don't want to close off your heart space. And the heart chakra card came out too earlier in the reading. You don't want to close your heart space off to the wrong thing. You want to have your heart open, but you do want to guard it, right? You do want to guard it. You don't want it to just be open to anything. I'm going to do this last deck for advice, and we're going to get up out of here. Thank you so much for your time and your likes and your attention and your comments, your interaction, all of that. It's been great. I can't wait to see you again. Oh man, I did this backwards. Hold on. Oh no, I didn't. This card. What is this card? Make a wish. That's what I'm saying. There is a wish coming true here. Somebody here. Something that you have been praying for. Awakening. Let's see. Let's get 4 cards, Spirit. Let's get 4 cards, Holy Spirit. It's so nice to see your name. Let's see. Let me get some messages, Holy Spirit. 1 card at a time. This isn't dream. So you could be dreaming. Could be a dreamer. Your dreams are relevant. Your spirit team's trying to talk to you in your dreams. You could have a dream catcher, or maybe you should get one. I told you guys about enchanting your dream catcher. Body balance, staying balanced. That's that yin and yang energy too that we were talking about from before. 212. Body balance, staying balanced not only in the spiritual, in the physical as well. Eating, what you're drinking. You know? Power, again. Very much so yin and yang energy. Because I just saw that. Yin and the yang is right there. Have gratitude. Gratitude brings in more good fortune. It brings in more blessings. Gratitude. Be grateful for what it is you already have. Elusive priestess. So maybe you could be this elusive priestess. So there's one in your energy. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. There could be an elusive priestess around, but this could also be you. Sometimes I'm not the most excited about seeing this card because it just gives me the feeling of someone not being completely genuine. I am. Thank you so much for noticing. It's been a while, hasn't it? But yeah, speak your truth on the bottom with that chakra. That throat chakra. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. But I was also getting like someone who could have some sort of duality with 2 different type of elements, like earth and fire. Really getting earth and fire here. Not so much water and not so much air, maybe a little, but 2 opposite elements or 2. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. 2 opposite elements here. Some sort of duality. I don't know. The elusiveness just doesn't make me feel comfortable every time I see it. So maybe somebody is a little bit more inclined to spirituality than what they have made you aware of, which is a little sneaky. Share your gifts. So you could have your own gifts, whatever those are. Doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual, even though this lady is doing tarot card readings on this deck. Spirit's encouraging you to share the gifts that you do have. I know it. Abundance. There's definitely abundance here for the collective and the 3 of Cups companionship. An overpouring of love that Spirit's trying to give you. Abundance can be in a lot of different ways. Signs. Those numbers, those synchronicities. Your angels are trying to talk to you and give you signs. Let me get one more. Okay. You've been learning a lot. Your DNA could be upgrading. You're learning a lot. Elevating through those chakras. Your third eye is definitely opening. Doesn't her hair look like DNA strands? So you have been learning a lot, either through your own experiences, the things that you've been through. Companionship came out again. This also gives me Three of Cups energy. So there's a reason to celebrate. Maybe friends. This is another card that I was seeing while I was looking at the learning card, was like fertility. So this is Empress energy, growth. And then nature, more with the rainbows. Fern Gully. This kind of gives me a little bit of Fern Gully though, for real. It's so funny you should say that. But this is giving me like tree of life. Maybe there's a tree you interact with. A lot of spiritualists have trees. But this is also giving me like, you see how there's a fork in the road, the tree's in the middle? Two paths coming into one. You have a choice of two paths. It's two paths. Every time I see that rainbow, rainbows are significant. I keep seeing them. God has promised you something. You've come into some sort of deal with him or something like that. You've asked for something and you're going to get it. God has promised you something. Maybe peace, happiness, a joyful time, a joyful time in your life. But there could be some sort of choice here. But neither path looks, you know, significantly different than the other. But there's, and the fork in the road energy gives me the number 4 in numerology. So, and I saw a lot of 4s. So, I don't know. I'm getting 4 off of this too. But it's 2 and 5 is 25. And that's 7. 7 is like favor. I don't really like to use the word luck, but it's more like favor, Maybe you have this favor with Holy Spirit. It was 444. Oh my God, that's so crazy. I just looked up at the time. It's 4:45. It was 444 when I was saying that. I kept getting the energy of 4, and I was looking at the bar. I was like, "That's a reach." But there's 4 little things down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 came out in the dice. 4th house in the birth chart. So I don't know. They are blocking the flow. But it ain't really like blocking nothing for real because the water's going totally around it though. You see that? It's a lot of water here. It's a lake. Water. 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 Maybe I don't know what it is. I'm tasting a lot of things. Maybe I'm hungry. It's time to go towards the rainbow. And the rainbow is very significant. I don't know. It's the second time I've seen the rainbow. Either way, all this growth has definitely led you towards a pretty whatever option you have on these two paths. Maybe these two paths are coming together, or you're going to have a choice of two. But they don't look like bad choices to me. They're both under the rainbow. So keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, peace. Didn't I say peace? Maybe you ask God for that, to bring you a season of peace in your life. Well, your peace will not elude you. Awakening. You're going to get it. Okay? Follow the signs. Write your dreams down if you can. If you can remember them as soon as you wake up, write them down. Stay balanced within your body. Again, with a duality, air and water. Somebody can do both things, or maybe you can get, you know, maybe you can do both, dark and light. There's something about duality here as well. But be cautious with this elusiveness. A lot of people are a lot more spiritual than they let you know that they are. Okay? We're not all up here flipping cards, and like, this is a big step to do. This takes a lot of bravery to be able to stand in your truth and who you are and what you like and what you believe and the way you believe, and to share that with others. That's not a path that's for everybody. A lot of people, you know, think very similar to me, or around that same path when it comes to spirituality, or maybe different, and they don't share that with others. So take that into consideration. I don't know. I feel like I need to say that to somebody. You may be, interacting with people that are a lot more spiritual than you think. Okay? So be cautious with that, is all I can say. Yeah, spiritual knowledge. It's either you got it or somebody else does. Okay? Don't think for 1 second that, this one thing about the whole TikTok thing is it's been shed a lot of light on, but this has been going on for a long time. There's a lot of people who've been flipping these cards and doing a lot more than just these cards. Okay? Not everybody is, and just because I'm just up here flipping these cards, that doesn't mean that's the only thing that I know how to do. Okay? So be wise. I love you guys. This has been a great time. You got thick skin? Yeah, you don't need them, but you do need to be cautious. Even if you do have thick skin, don't make yourself go through things that you don't necessarily need to. You're very welcome. This has been a great time. I really enjoyed, we got to 40K. Look at that. Not too bad. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your interactions. Thank you, Alice, hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. And okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. It was nice to see you guys again, or sword holder. It was nice to see you guys again. I can't wait to see you again. It'll be sometime this week for sure. So make sure you follow, set your notifications so that you know when I'm on. Waking dreams. Yes, dreams are definitely coming into the reality. They're coming true. So, you know, be prepared. Be hopeful for that. Be faithful. Okay? I love you very much. This has been a great experience this afternoon with you guys. I gotta go. I call back all my energy from all places, seen and unseen, known and unknown, especially from those who do not wish me well. And I return your energy to you, cleansed and in divine light. And I love you guys. Have a great day. All right. Peace. Till next time.